day before yesterday, one lady came. She was 54 years old, and she called me that I saw your board and I'm standing here only, and how to
Mm-hmm.
reach to you. So I said, okay, I'm sending my student to take you, and my student went and she came, and when I gave her demo, she was so influenced. She said, "Sir, I'm going to join tomorrow and I will come with fees." And
Oh.
yesterday, when she came with fees, and I started in that way, totally different way. And my students liked it very much. They said, "Wow, sir, because of this lady, we are being benefited." Because I gave one pen to the lady and
So,
one pencil.
yeah, or they feel bad about it. Sir is giving more
No, no,
attention to
no. They
this.
were very happy. At least because of that lady, we are being benefited. So what I did actually, I made two teams, and one team I gave pen, and one team I gave pencil, and I
No.
told, tell about this pencil, tell about this
Oh,
pen, and
okay.
the advantage and disadvantage, everything. And they
Mm.
started on the day, on that lady first day. It was her first day. She spoke very well.
Mhm. Okay. Okay, that's great. Is she a homemaker or is she a working
Yes, she is
professional?
homemaker actually. And she her relatives are there in foreign countries, or
Mm-hmm.
you can say they are abroad. So that's why she has to talk with them. And she told that I have been insulted. Now I have to learn this language, and this is the desire in her actually. And I
Wow.
liked it. I liked
Oh,
it.
that's great. That's great. Okay, now you have students from all age groups there in your sessions,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. All
Okay,
age
that's
groups, and once assistant commissioner came to me from home ministry. Once the lawyer came to me from 30 Hazari Court, lady. So many kind of students, and I have like air hostess
oh
from
wow.
Vistara. Yeah, from Vistara.
People
Many,
from people from all walks of life,
yeah,
right?
and whosoever comes to me,
Is
she
happy.
says the same. Yes, sir. I got a lot.
Okay, so great. Okay, so let's delve into the topic that has been provided to us by Englishyaari. That is one mouth and two ears. And sometimes we say that speech is silver and silence is golden. We'll also discuss what is the importance of listening in any communication. And as we say that any language consists of four things: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So, what is the importance in that context as well? So, would you like to shed some light on that?
Yes, you'd have seen that I kept silent today. I was
No.
listening to you
Oh,
because I have to explain the power of listening.
oh my God. If you
And
do not listen.
suppose I would have cut your talk. Some students will say, "Sir, you were talking about power of listening, and you could not keep
You did
silent.
not listen. Oh my
You could
God.
not keep silent."
Uh,
Okay, so this is very good topic, and I tell you, not only these 2 ears, one mouth. I would like to tell you, God has designed our body in such a way. If you start thinking about each part, if each organ of body, you will surprise. I tell you, months together will be taken by you to think. Like I tell you, not only this ear, these ears are two, but teeth are 32. Why? Because God knew that teeth has very important, crucial role in your body. How, I tell you, I will come to that point also, but I want to tell this also. It's very important because it is teeth is provided to chew, and half of the work of liver must be done by teeth only. Means you have to make the solid into liquid by teeth only. You have to chew 32 times actually. It is said that God has given 32 teeth because you have to chew 32 times. But we don't do it because we don't spend much time in eating, and this is not correct. So if we eat in such a way, I tell you, half of the digestion has taken place already in your mouth, and then liquid goes into your stomach. It is very easily digested. So this is how God has designed. Similarly, two eyes, because you have to see more and more. Two ears, because you have to listen to more and more. But one mouth, one tongue. And I tell you, very important thing today: tongue has no bone. But if you talk in such a way, your bone may be broken. So this is how God has designed our body. 2 ears are given to listen to people. But what happens actually, we listen to respond, we listen to react, but we don't listen to comprehend. And why it is so, I tell you, that is, there is a reason of that. Because when suppose you are talking to me, you are asking question, so I engross myself or in that content what you are talking, and I start thinking what to reply, how to reply, and what if I make mistakes, what will ma'am say, oh my god, he doesn't know anything, I thought that he's very intelligent. And this is how mind works. So first of all, I would like to tell you, if you talk to any person, her or his mind must be present there. What happens sometimes, mind is not available and you're talking to somebody, then how do
True.
you expect that he will be or she will be listening to you?
Hmm.
Because this is the job of mind, who listens to everybody or anybody. Like in classes also, I have seen, now I realize everything. Sometime my teacher taught me, and the class time was over, it was
Hmm.
40 minutes over, and I did not understand anything, because I did not listen to anything,
Yeah.
because I was somewhere else. I went on.
Daydreaming.
Yes,
Daydreaming.
yeah, yeah. Day before that, day before the day, I went for picnic
Hmm.
with many families were there. So I was there. I was thinking that, and I could not listen to single word. And when the bell rang, I thought, oh my God, period is over, and I could not listen. Whereas I was sitting, but my body was sitting, my mind was upset. So
That means
that
you
is
are
very important.
physically there, but not mentally, right?
Not mentally. That is very important part. If your mind is not present, how can you listen to? So first and foremost, important thing is your mind must be present. Second thing, instead of listening to respond, you must listen to understand, so that you can answer properly. And it doesn't happen normally. In interviews I have seen, the student did not listen to the question fully completely and started answering. Then the examiner says, please listen to me, please
True.
listen to me, my talk was not over, and you
Yeah.
started.
Or you have
I,
not understood. You have not understood my question. What
and
am I asking?
yeah, it gives a wrong impression to the examiner, to the interviewer. So this is why I tell you, listening is very important. And now I would like to tell you the benefits of listening. What are the benefits of listening? Suppose somebody has come to fight with you. He is very angry and he starts scolding, abusing everything, and you are simply listening to him or her, not speaking a single word. And when he has finished or she has finished his talk, she says, what happened? Why don't you speak? And even then, you don't speak. I tell you, half of the anger has gone in vain. I tell you,
Hmm. True.
because the person's anger comes down, he calms down, he or she, and that is how that conflict can be reduced. Or you can say that person may not be that angry as he was or she was,
Hmm.
because of listening only. You have listened to him or her properly, and you did not react. And uh, and this is first. Second thing, you must make an eye contact when somebody is talking to you. That is also very important. You must be nodding also. And suppose sometimes you are distracting here, watching, looking here and there, so this is also not correct. The person feels bad, oh my
Yeah.
god, I'm talking to him or her, and he's looking at here and there. So
Hmm.
this is also not correct. You must keep eye contact with the
Yes.
person whom you are talking to. So these things I think matters, and we must. And I tell you, many divorce can be avoided. I tell you,
Hmm.
if the spouse starts listening to his or her spouse.
Yeah.
Because this happens actually when wife is very angry and she starts speaking, husband interrupt and
Mm.
starts speaking. If he listens to her properly, then her anger will come down. Similarly, if husband is scolding or is shouting, the wife should be silent. And I tell you, most of the conflicts may be avoided.
Can be avoided. Yeah, that's true. That's
So
true, sir.
this is the power of listening. I want to tell you, power of
Mm-hmm.
listening. Actually, it is very good topic, and I tell you, and I also understood many things today because I went through the topic, and I
Mm-hmm.
thought actually I made many mistakes. Sometimes I did not listen to the person, and that is why I tell you, sometimes we don't talk to people if, if
Mm.
if something happens.
Yes.
And if we would have talked to him or her, the problem would have resolved. Problem would has been resolved because the problem was very petty, very
Mm.
little, small.
Mm-hmm.
But
Small.
because of not talking to her or him, I'm thinking that I will not talk to her. I will not talk to her, and it happens. And then you have wasted your 10 years, 15 years, and when you talk to him or her after 10 years, then you realized, oh my God, the problem was this much only. And we did not talk to each other for 10
Mm.
years. Simply, if
True.
you would have confronted each other at the
Mm.
same time, this problem would have been resolved.
True. Very true. Very true. Very true. It happens with most of us. We are not ready to listen. We jump into the, I would say, argument, and we I would say we ruin everything, right? It ruins everything, we can
Yeah.
say. Yeah. So I would want to know, what is the difference between hearing and listening? How is listening different from hearing, according to you?
Yeah, great difference. Hearing is actually the sense of work of senses, like
Mm-hmm.
eyes we can see, lips we can, skin we can touch and feel. Similarly, ears are there to hear all the time whatever goes into, like some vegetable vendor is shouting that aloo batata potata patani kya, and that everything is going into here, ear, but we don't want to listen to. So but that is going, somebody is shouting, somebody is there is a noise, it is going. So it is randomly going into ear, that is called hearing. We don't want to listen to, but when we want to listen to, we take care of this that thing, and then it is called listening. Listening means you want to listen to the person, and
When we
hearing means you
pay
don't want, but
attention,
it is going, yeah, it is going
yes,
into
we
the,
pay attention. We are focused when we are
we are
listening, right?
yeah, when we are listening to, we are focused. And we are hearing means we are going on the road, we don't know who is speaking, who, I don't care, because that those voices are going into ear, but we don't want to listen to them. So
Mm.
hearing means you are not focused, you are not attentive, or you are not, you don't want to listen to. But listening means you want to listen somebody. That is why we say, listen to me, listen to me, but we never say hear to me.
Mm. True, true, true. Wonderful, wonderful. Fabulous, I would say, fabulous. Now let's come to English or any language. How important is listening if we want to master any language? Be it English, be it French, be it Spanish, any language.
It is very important. I tell you one example of IELTS exam. There are
Mm-hmm.
4 modules, and one
Mm-hmm.
of the modules is listening. Speaking, listening, writing, reading, all 4 modules are there. You have to pass, you have to go through, and then only you can get that bands, 9 bands, 8 band, and 7 band. So there also listening part is very important. Why? Because they play the audio once only,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to answer all the questions. There are 40 questions. So if you have not practiced listening earlier, is it possible for you to listen and answer? No. So that is why practice of listening is very important. And how to listen, I tell you, people don't understand. They listen to different topic, different content every time. That is not correct. If you want to listen to some topic or content, you listen the same topic again and again and again, and then you will be familiar with the topic, you can speak on the topic.
True.
So this is called the power of listening. Actually, if you listen means you have to listen to the same thing again and again. Revision is very important because our mind is designed to forget. God
Hmm.
has made us like this. If God did not do it, we could not forget and we could not survive, because
That is true.
everything will would have been disturbing again and again. So we have to forget. But if we don't want to forget, we have to revise again and
Revise.
again and again.
Very true. Very true. We forget almost 70% of the information that we have read or come
Yes,
across. So if we
yes.
want to retain that information in our mind, or we want it to be permanent in our mind, we have to revise it. That is something that I even tell my learners, that
Yeah.
if you want to learn in new words, you will have to revise them. Otherwise, you will forget.
I tell you a very interesting thing today. Our mind is so automatic that it understands what is important for you, what is not important for you. And what is not important for you, it throws everything in the dustbin.
True.
And that is why you forget. And if you are using that same thing again and again, it understands, oh, it is useful thing for him. And then it keeps in the mind all the time,
Yeah. Yeah.
all the time.
How strange.
So that is why one sentence I would like to tell you, this is very important thing. If you don't use it, you will lose it. Anything in life, anything, any part of body. Suppose you stop walking, you will lose your feet. Suppose you stop eating, you will forget how to eat. If you lose your speaking, you will forget how to speak.
Speak.
Anything, if you don't use it, you will lose it. So that is
True.
why if you want to use something again and again, repeat it, revise it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. The best way is to just practice and keep going, right? Keep going.
Again and again. Revision is very important, key to success, I tell you. And that is
Yeah.
why I tell my students, make notes, make notes. Why? Because these notes will be there for you to revise again and again. And once you open the notes, you will remember all the things what happened in the class, who was
Mm.
teaching, and how many students were there. Everything. This simple note will remind you. If you
True.
don't make notes, you will forget everything.
Hmm.
And
I
then
often,
if
yeah, that's true. That's true. I
and when
often,
yeah,
revision is the key to success, be it any exam, be it
you are
any
going
exam.
you are going to appear at examination, and will you read all the content, will you read all the book, complete whole book? No. Then only notes will work, notes will do. See the
True.
notes and appear at exam, you'll get good marks.
Yeah, that's great, sir. That's great. Okay, wonderful, sir. With this, we have come to an end of this session. But let me tell you, the way you discussed it, I don't think anybody else can discuss it this way. Bit by bit, point by point, you have emphasized on each and everything. You discuss one topic from different perspectives and from different angles. That is something which I really want to appreciate, to be honest. And yeah, that is great. Just one error, sir. Teeth is or teeth are.
Teeth are.
Hmm.
No, actually, if it would have been collective noun, then we could use is. Like class
Hmm.
is work going on.
Hmm.
This is
Yes.
correct, collective noun, but this is not collective noun. This is separate, two and
Hmm.
two. So that is
Yeah,
right.
great. Conflict can be reduced or resolved. You already used the word resolved.
Resolved is I've used here. Resolved. Resolved
Great.
is
One,
appropriate word. Yeah.
yeah. Great, sir. Phenomenal. I don't have even words to describe how, I would say, how organized your speech was. It was very structured. A speech has to be structured, organized, how you start, in the introduction, then the main content and the conclusion.
Body.
Yeah, everything,
Yeah.
everything was good. I really liked it. And I don't know whether you read the comments or not. I write very good comments about you.
I will read now. I don't have time to read actually. Sometimes I think sometimes some things, because at night also when I go to terrace, I listen to many lectures and many things, how to tell my students something new tomorrow.
Wow.
I think daily something new. And today I'm going to give them topic of one person will be bank manager and some customer will come to open account,
Okay.
and
Okay. Role play. Role
open
play.
the account, role play.
Okay, that's great,
Right.
sir.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
great.
yeah.
Okay, sir, we'll meet again. Thank you so much. Have a great time. Bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.